The National HRD Network has already announced the search committee for initiating the process of finding the next president of the National HRD Network. The search committee and the board have done a marvelous job in terms of systematically outlining the selection criteria, the role of the president, and the competencies required for the next president. In outlining selection criteria, of course, they said that the person should be a member of the HRD network, has been preferably an office bearer or chapter lead for the network, demonstrated commitment to HR profession as a CXO or a founder or promoter, enjoys support and backing of large corporate, academic body or own professional venture of repute, a person with credibility of character, competence and contribution among the HR fraternity and with no conflict of interest. For outlining the criteria of deliberation, they said the person should be able to mobilize financial resources, mobilize intellectual resources, be a person of national stature, able to engage in public advocacy and contribution towards policy formulation, institutional as well as organizational backing of large organization in the capacity as a CXO, credibility, passion, and eagerness to contribute towards people development. The role, while outlining the role and responsibilities, they have outlined that the main role of the national president is creating and fostering the spirit of one NHRDN by aligning chapters and national body. And in terms of operational responsibilities, they have identified chair meetings, approve agenda, appoint, overseas and working of all regional presidents, provide overall guidance, ensure effective governance of the network along with national secretariat, national treasurer, national as well as regional presidents and chapter presidents. And of course, they have added that mentoring and performance appraisal of the DG with reference to the roles and goals of the Director General. So this president has a phenomenal important role to play in facilitating the development of strategic intent of the national body, marketing the brand of NHRDN effectively, building as a leading industry body, support resource mobilization initiatives, and create access to NHRDN to play a meaningful role in policy advocacy and policy formulation, particularly for ministries of HRD, education, labor, and skill development. Outline the agenda and operating plans for the network. Be a person of the initiative to build futuristic work and effective management of stakeholder management, which includes external government, CEOs, HR heads, HR managers, and other HR forums. In terms of internal, chapter presidents, regional presidents, and members. And in terms of the team, secretariat, and NHRD and board members. This is very well outlined by the search committee and the outgoing team. I must congratulate the outgoing team for the wonderful work that they have done, particularly the President Prem Singh, Anand Khote, and Agnivesh Thakur, as well as all the members of the board of the National HRD Network. I think they have done a number of things, including preparing of a vision statement for 2047, expanding into universities and colleges, expanding also into other countries, promoting a lot of autonomy among the chapters and initiating a lot of other things. I compliment all of them for a great work done. I appeal to members to go through the criteria given by the search committee, apply their mind and identify people so that the search committee will have a good list of people to choose from. Normally, search committees, once they have shortlisted some, approach in sequence the person whom they have identified, particularly to check with the candidate concerned, and then with the top management of the organization to give support. Because the president of the network will be required to spend quite a bit of a time. This is a great service to the country, great service to the HR profession. Today, HR profession itself stands at a very important crossroad. With the technological developments, particularly of AI going left and right across the globe, and many people implementing AI solutions, there is going to be a lot of turmoil in the uh, world of work. There is going to be downsizing of some places, and at the same time creating new opportunities for many organizations to use the technology for larger human welfare. I myself view the technological developments as a welcome change. I view the AI technology as creating more opportunities for people to be more human. It has to be a technology or AI with a human face, and that is where HR's role becomes very critical. We have also expanded HR's role from being employee champions. For long years, we said that they are employee champions, but quite often it is said they were more employer champions than employee champions. Of course, you can't champion employees without the employers doing a great job. When the employers do a great job, which means the corporation does a great job, then a lot of facilities and other things can be provided for employees. Therefore, I think it is very important. But today, being an employee champion means we have got to be concerned with not only the employee's individual physical health, mental health, agility, resilience, empathy, gratitude, and dynamism. I think to make the employee with all these competencies required to contribute, you cannot but also contribute in terms of the mental health of the employee by taking care of the family. The focus is shifting from employee welfare, of an individual welfare, to family welfare, including the welfare of the places where the employee lives. And the role of HR is expanding to include all stakeholders, which includes, I think, all the investors and particularly the customers. I think HR can't anymore insulate themselves from the customers. Everything starts from the customer. It is the customer who adds value to the corporation, and it is the employee who helps in the corporation adding value to the customer. So HR job has become that of empowering all sections of the society, including the community and so on. In this expanding role, it is imperative for HR professionals to go beyond their organizations and to contribute to the welfare of the society. That is how the Vision 2047 that was outlined by National HRD Network, I think, focuses on contribution to the society. So, steering a professional body where the president and all the presidents and office bearers are volunteers. They draw no salaries from anywhere, and they only contribute their time. The organizations that spare them are contributing to the welfare of the society by donating their time. In a way, corporations can think of this as a CSR activity. When a president of network or any office bearer of network or any chapter president, any person who volunteers and contributes time for National HRD network, or for that matter any professional body, the corporation is contributing to the welfare of the society, because they don't work only for the welfare of that particular organization where they represent, but they work for the welfare of the larger society. Here, NHRDN is a professional body, and when HR becomes a great profession, I think they can contribute to making people in the society great. I think this is the most important thing. If we want our country to be great, we must make every citizen to be great. If you have to make every citizen great, then HR is for everyone. And the main task of HR professionals is to make HR everyone and move away from the negative vibes a few of them may have generated in the past because of overstress on administrative roles. The days are gone for administrative roles. Computers have taken over. We don't have to worry about subjectivity anymore because all old additional administrative tasks are being done by the IT sector. Now we should be spending more time on creating human interface and making every employee derive tremendous satisfaction out of the work they are doing. That is the only way we can contribute to a great society. Let us all build together a great society and let us do our job in helping the search committee identify some great individuals who can matter in taking HRD network into the future. Thank you very much for listening to some of my thoughts on selecting and or the future president of the National HRD Network.